Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Air Force Falcons, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. And the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Falcons. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the... And he will get home. And the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Zips decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Falcons offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Guys, let's chat about Akron. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
The Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hits the open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The give to the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Zips had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Rides the back on the option, the give. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get pushed up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the ball.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Goodwin. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets, right?
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked.
On the double. 6-9-1. Gator score.
He'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Zips will hustle to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. And that one will give him the... They'll leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Got a man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Zips are on the move. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Zips started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Zips. They move on top here in the 4th. As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still...
Ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Gonna sling it on second down. He's got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He'll try to do it himself. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Zips will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're